Hello, bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes.
All right. Does someone want to summarize last session?
We crashed on a beach, met Wolverine, and now we're on the move.
Well, hold on. You landed on a beach. You didn't crash.
It can count as a crash if I blew up Boris along the way.
Yeah. She's not getting healing if we have any encounters from me, at the very least.
All right. So you are on the move, and just before you just let me move back
On
to
the
that.
move. I could turn into a cow, so
Back
that
of my
seems fitting.
hand itches. Just before you all leave, Crabman comes up to the androids, and how do I want to say this? You know what? I'm not gonna say it. He recruits them to help set up camp because well, his men don't have because his men. Oh shit! I'm not dragging Boris. I'm just dragging these four. Because his men have no knowledge of this world, and he doesn't know that they also don't have knowledge of this world. He doesn't mention that they're not having knowledge. He just says, he just lets them know that he needs help with camp, and they could definitely help him.
Okay.
Boris thinks to himself, ugh, our crap man wasn't that needy.
For some reason, the only voice I can think of for Crabman right now is fucking the cartoonized version of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yo, help me set up the camp.
That is not it. It's more like a
It's Jorgen von Strangle, but it's with a New York accent.
Jorgen von Strangle with a New York accent. Oh my god.
I can't even imagine. Anyway, moving onwards.
Moving onwards. That totally wasn't because of lack of finishing their character sheets. Totally not.
As long as she's got a token, we're good.
No. I didn't finish the stat blocks for the androids.
Oh.
And because I have a combat encounter or two planned.
Alright, well, let's move then.
Let's make a move. I forgot to give one of you guys control over that token, but you were told that the nearest town is 1 week's travel south. So I'm assuming. So I think it's safe to assume that you would travel south, and
Yep.
about 3/4 of the way through your first day of travel, you come across a very interesting formation of cacti, and also all of these
Fucking
cacti
pentagram.
are wearing sombreros.
Are we supposed to be on a map? Because I am not on that map.
You are not on this map. Let me drag you guys on. Oh wait, I didn't drag you on because I don't know your marching order, or rather your.
We have a marching order? We're kind of
Well,
just moving in a group at this point.
Right.
It's not like we're walking down a path.
Right. Just the general grouping. Who would be walking with whom? And
Boris is by himself.
And because Vegeta's fucking late and said that we can start without him, I'm not going to put him on the map.
He's trailing behind.
He's trailing way behind. I'm gonna put. So you said Boris would be kind of off his side, and so it was a very interesting assortment of cacti, and a sound you haven't heard for a few months. I should have went and checked what I did for this sound effect. A sort of whoosh sound, and I don't know how well Boris and Zeus would remember because I don't know what kind of impact this. Because I can guess the impact that had on their character, but I don't know how far back their memory will go. But Zelena has the memory ability score.
I've got proficiency in history.
You also have good intelligence. Okay, Boris.
I remember.
Boris would also recognize this sound. It's the same sound as when all of your friends disappeared, but kind of but in reverse.
So instead of going, it went,
It went whoop. And in the middle of the cacti appears. Katie, you would say it would be appropriate to describe your character as a woman?
Yes.
Appears a woman. She's not short by any means. She's about 5'9". She got. And I think it's time for Katie to take us.
Hold on. Katie, to make the name smaller, go to the cog. Go to audio and video. Go to video display. And then player video / avatar size, names only.
You're the best. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure that out. I completely forgot. Okay. To continue from JoJo, I swear that I thought you were going to say she's got legs because you were talking about how tall she was. And I was very concerned. But
I
yes.
wasn't even thinking about that.
I don't know.
legs for days.
Legs for days.
Legs for days.
I make sure to take care of that before session, honestly.
Wait, how tall is your character?
5'9".
Oh damn, you're only an inch taller than Zelena.
Give me a second. My boss is texting me.
Yeah, you're also only an inch taller than Boris.
I guess
Still makes her the tallest one so far. I assume the elephant is taller though.
Yeah.
The elephant is responding to a sex, so I will check his height. Holy shit! Holy fuck! I forgot just how tall he is. He's 7'11". He's taller than Crabman.
Well, he is an elephant.
Because Crabman's 7 foot. Wait.
I don't usually keep that.
Is that real? You know what? That's real. That's real. That's canon. We're keeping this detail, even if it is fucking all. This is an unhinged detail, and we're keeping it. Holy shit!
So would you like to describe your character to us?
Yeah, I think they've had that one other time with I think going down because of overheating.
I am going to mute him for a couple moments.
Yeah, because they.
Cool. He muted himself. He heard that.
No, I muted him.
Oh, you server muted him.
Yeah.
So you can also personally mute someone. So I thought you were gonna do that.
Alright. I've kind of forgotten how she looks. Give me a second.
Well, you described both Pluto and Lynn to me in detail.
Well, Lynn is different from Pluto though. So I remember. Okay. So Lynn is very tall, more athletic, and a slim build. Pluto is more on the thick side. So Lynn has really long, dark, and it looks black in the picture, but it's like brunette hair instead, and like super long, like down past her hips, and that's like crazy long, seeing how tall she is. And she keeps it up usually in a ponytail. She has like really bright hazel eyes, but a very grim look on her face most of the time. And even though she has like that kind of look, she still looks very approachable and like friendly. And that's all I got for her for now.
All right.
And I missed all of that. I am so sorry.
You are fine.
You good?
He's already
These
unmuted,
cacti did
buddy.
not move. I just put them in a different spot.
Boris sees this and is like,
Can I say this real quick before we continue? I may have to go on a service call. Giant Cement just went down. The whole facility.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Wait,
Jeez.
what
it's a
just went down?
possibility. A whole facility called Giant Cement.
Giant cement.
They make cement, and
Makes
they
sense.
also destroy hazardous chemical. They destroy hazardous chemicals.
Oh, that's the important bit.
Wow.
Are they
Yeah.
just giant cement company?
Yeah. Out
So-
there in Hollyville.
I,
The laboratory just went down, which means the whole site just went down.
And they process hazardous chemicals.
Yep, they
I
incinerate them.
I can see why that would be urgent.
Yeah.
Well, my boss is going to get back with me, so I'm on standby.
Okay. Keep it posted.
Good thing you weren't drinking.
I mean, I'm thinking about it, but I mean, it's not like I'm on call. I'm not the guy on call this weekend either.
Oh,
My on call ended at 7 o'clock this morning.
so I mean,
But I'm also this is a big deal, and
yeah. If you were gonna start drinking, it would have been an hour ago.
I was actually asked if I was still awake.
Oh yeah, because it's
So,
about
yeah.
9:30 for you. I always forget that, a lot of things that I know just aren't actively processed in my head.
what time is it?
It's 9:30 for me.
Yeah.
How? Why?
He's on the
The
other
other side of the
country.
country.
Because there's a thing called time zones.
Yes.
Yeah. So like that's the thing I don't actively think of. Also, when I'm listening to music, I always forget that I'm like the only one who can hear it unless someone else is playing music out loud. So so I very often just sing along with music even if no one else can hear it.
Makes sense.
So,
So
Boris
Boris.
sees this this barely taller than him lady pop out. And immediately goes on the, well, that's interesting. At least this one's not punching cactuses, he says out loud.
Yeah, why the hell am I in the middle of like a pentagon of cactuses? Of cacti, I should say.
you don't know because whatever you were doing a minute ago, because a minute ago you were doing something completely different, and all of a sudden, whoop, you're standing in the middle of a pentagram with cactuses.
Can I be holding like a little teacup?
You're having your afternoon tea. that makes perfect sense. It's like
I do not see any of the tokens.
you don't see any.
I might be still loading in. Hold on.
Hold on. Do you just see the yellow?
Yeah, I think I'm still loading in.
Yeah, you're still loading in.
I was logging in on my laptop because I remembered I can't move my token on the dang iPad.
Wild.
Okay. So do these are these cactuses moving?
That one.
Yes.
Is.
Yes, they are.
That
Okay.
one is. The
That
ones
one.
earlier weren't. I was just adjusting them. But
Why?
as Boris moves, the cactus kind of just picks
Moves to
itself up out
intercept
of the
him?
ground and like moves with him, and it doesn't have a face, so you can't tell what it's thinking, unless of course you speak with plants.
I don't want to use another third level spell.
Then don't.
That seems kind of important.
Fine. I'll use a 4th level spell.
Hold on,
No,
hold on.
no.
hold on.
I'll use it. Fuck.
No, you hold on, damn it.
Everyone told me no at the suggestion of using a spell.
I did not say no. I laughed. That is different.
Well, in the desert, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. Can I use a 5th level spell?
Which spell?
Why?
I'm just gonna.
I mean,
I'm
you
just gonna
can use
whisper
it.
this.
You can use it, but what spell is it?
I'm just gonna whisper this one to you because I don't really know if I could.
I'm still casting Speak with Plants.
All right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
I mean, this would definitely. I probably won't use this, but out of curiosity, could I use this in the Dublin?
Yes. Yes, because it it evokes the it doesn't say it's not like control water. It doesn't need existing water. It creates the water.
Okay. Cactus, maelstrom in the middle. All right, have fun, y'all.
I mean, you could.
I'm
stop.
speaking with
I won't stop you.
I'm speaking with plants.
I kind of want a sombrero now. For
Hey
Zeus.
man, what are you doing?
My return.
There's hello. Hey man, what are you doing? You don't have a hat on.
Oh, excuse me. And he
You're gonna get
goes into his bag and pulls out a fucking typical like
you gotta-
Russian Soviet Union.
You've got a Nushanka?
Yeah.
I would laugh so hard if he pulled out a babushka.
Just pull out
Just old
pull
lady?
his grandmother out of his bag.
This is my babushka.
You pull out your grand. What?
She knits me a hat
Me,
right in
man.
front.
It's like one of maybe 2 Russian words that I know.
I
The
know
only
suka,
reason I know that word is because of Valkyrie.
I know suka bliet. Suka
Suka
bliet.
bliet. Pulls out the hat, puts it on.
You don't got. I mean, that's a nice hat, no, but it doesn't have a brim. How are you gonna keep your face from getting sunburns? Like,
I keep expecting
Me
him
and
to
my
say,
friends.
"Eh?"
I'm not that racist.
You have cactuses wearing sombreros.
Yes.
If you're gonna do the bit, at least go all the way with it.
No.
Valid.
It's
This is on the internet.
Like, hey, I'm just trying to do an
He wants to
accent.
do anything important
I'm doing,
after this.
I'm doing an accent, not a caricature.
If he did anything
They're wearing-
important after this, they would get him for this.
They're
For
wearing sombreros because they don't want to get sunburned.
Right, of course.
that. Excuse me.
You need a wide brim, man, so you don't get sunburned.
Oh no, I'm
Also, you kind of need one to be here because it's a club about and the cactus. It's a saguaro. It's got the the arms, so you can see
Yeah.
when it turns around. Hold up. Where did you come from?
I'm just real quick gonna do this. All right, and shuffle.
But Lynn hasn't cast Speak with Plants, so.
Yeah, but she just saw me talking, conversing with the cactus.
Right, but this
so-
is she.
To be fair, I don't think she saw you talking to the cactus. How does one respond to?
Because the cactus just walked up to you. You didn't hear it say anything.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle,
It just
shuffle,
disappeared.
shuffle.
Where are you going?
Nah, I rolled a stealth just to like have him just like shuffle slowly, so like nobody would really notice he was moving until it was a bit too late.
You
Now
didn't
he's
move
just
that
standing on the other
slowly.
side.
You did not move that slowly. That was not slow movement.
I mean, I assumed it would take the cacti a bit of time to surround all of the people, so
At this point, Zelena has 5 cacti surrounding her, and she just perks up and goes,
they have arms, and they're all gesturing towards their hats.
no, Zelena perks up, looks to Boris, and goes, "Hey, tell your friends to get out of my way if they don't want to be burned alive."
They're still like kind of like they all have the 2 arms.
Hold on.
Pointing at their hats.
Time out. I have a question.
Yes.
Since elephants are also more native to like hotter climates, wouldn't they be able to recognize that?
Why don't you go put this into an anagram solver?
A lot of A's. Anyway, if Boris isn't responding,
Boris is about to. Boris was about to. Just wanted to let Hatter get his question out. Damn.
They wouldn't know because of the answer to that anagram.
Does it translate out to I'm the DM and
as he shouts out to all of the cacti. Hello, we're just passing through. We're not here to stay, but
they need hats, man.
But if you have any extra hats, we'd be happy to abide.
If we had extra hats, we would have already given them to you, man.
Well,
Zelena's starting to get annoyed.
Zelena, pipe down.
Don't you fucking tell me to pipe down.
I will tell you to pipe down as many times as I need to. Pipe down.
Fuck you.
Whoa,
Fuck
man!
you.
Don't be a killjoy. Don't tell her to put her pipe away. If we're not that flammable. She can smoke here.
Oh
she
no,
just needs
I
a
have
hat.
no problem. I have no problem with smoking. If she did smoke, but
Oh my gosh.
Don't be upset that she doesn't
smoke as you see her put her arms in the air and she's got a fucking massive fireball in her hands ready to smack it down at her feet.
Oh my.
You better not. I swear to God, these are nice people.
They are in my fucking way.
They are trying to help you out. You are pasty as the snowiest white.
Zelena, make a Constitution save.
Make a Constitution save.
Yes.
Okay.
She's not pasty. She's mildly sunburned. Boris, you're Russian. So Russia also sits north of the line.
It's fucking cold line.
North of the line where people stop having melanin to protect themselves from the sunburn. So also roll a Constitution save.
Will do.
I think he's got better Constitution than me.
No,
I don't have the same Constitution. That's amazing.
You can feel that you're starting to get sunburnt, but no, it's not as bad as the ginger of the group. Lynn's been here for all of 2 minutes, so unless she's paler than Zelena, she wouldn't be sunburned yet.
No, she's
and
not.
And Zeus is an elephant.
Medium.
I'd like to point out that Zelena has paid no attention to the fact that Lynn is even there, walked right past her, and now she's being blocked by cactuses, and she will nuke the entire area to no longer be surrounded.
Lynn is absolutely still just sipping at her tea.
Tea time.
So, Boris and Zelena are having this shouting. You are pasty as the snow is white. They're trying to help. All they want to do is make sure you have a sombrero Because this
If he
is
has to drink.
heat.
Like something alcoholic wise.
What's up?
Zeus is gonna turn to this one because I cast speak with speak with plants,
Yeah, you can.
and turn to this one. I did cast it.
Just click it.
So he's saying he did cast it.
Okay, you did. Okay.
Turn to this one and be like, do you have like something alcoholic on you, like to drink, to share, or something?
No. I'm sorry. We just kind of soak up what little moisture there is, and hold on to it, and feel kind of plump and full on the occasional day that it does rain.
And you just hear Zelena in the back. That fucking does it! And she fucking throws a fireball down at her feet. Because yes, I am fucking doing that. Fuck these guys.
Casting fireball. All right. I mean, casting fireball at your feet willingly, as opposed to what happened on Wednesday.
That's what that's what this is for.
So who are you choosing to automatically? Who are you choosing to not take the damage?
Me.
Just you?
Just me.
Okay.
Boris
Oh, right, you haven't.
Zelena doesn't know Lynn.
Boris
So
face palms.
So she wouldn't feel the need to protect her, at least not yet.
Counterspell.
Oh, are you gonna counterspell me?
If I could, I would.
It's not a
Fucking
druid
would
spell.
too.
Okay.
Like,
if
please
one
give
of
me
these-
like the ability to counterspell just for the lulz.
Multiclass into wizard, Lamau. I mean, it
Give
would
me a
only take
level
you.
up so I can.
It would only take you 2 levels to get counterspell instead of 5, because you would have 3rd level slots from being a druid. All right,
I have
so
5th level slots.
right, you have so yes, and to have 5th level slots, you have to have 3rd level slots. Oh wait, no, if you multiclass into wizard, you could immediately take them, right? I'll have to look into that. Lynn,
Don't
make a
tempt me.
dexterity save, and
Welcome to the world, Fireball.
Boris
I
looks
warned
at
you
the
she was
cactus.
just
Boris looks at the
Oh,
cactus
but you're a
next to
monk!
him and is,
Yeah.
She is a
So
monk,
if you pass-
which is why I personally am not too worried about it.
So if you pass, you take no damage because of evasion.
What am I rolling again?
Dexterity save.
Dexterity saving throw.
Boris looks at the cactus next to him and is like, I am so sorry.
I just click
For
dexterity.
this person that I do not know, I met them on the boat right over here, and they have been a complete and total bitch the entire time I've known them.
Make a deception check.
What am I doing?
Deception, not
Hey,
one of the,
man,
not
this
one of
person-
the.
God.
I don't know. She's clearly your friend, man.
She is
The way
not.
you argue back and forth.
Yeah, man. Like,
They argue like a old married
isn't
couple.
it- like I thought she was your girlfriend for a moment, but then she
Nah,
fireballed
no.
a bunch
So
of
Lynn,
friends.
we are nowhere near that. Like, I have no interest in that at all, and she also has no interest in that at all. So,
Make a
like,
persuasion check.
this is facts. These are just facts.
You're
Right.
trying to determine the results of this fireball.
Oh yeah, I'm working
Your
on that.
fireball can wait.
Well, Lynn, since you failed the
okay,
save
man.
and you have evasion, you still
take
only
half
take
damage.
half damage, which is what is that? 18?
18. Run down.
18 fire damage.
Right.
Where is
Probably
it?
makes sense too. You probably weren't expecting that.
Putting it in the chat.
She is a bitch, I have to say. And immediately as he says that, he calls out to Selena, "You are a bitch!"
I think the response to that would be to tell her something she doesn't know.
I am curious how many of the cactuses I took down with a single fireball.
None of
Doubt
them.
any. Yeah.
None of
doubt
them. How many
any.
hit points do they fucking have?
Quite a few.
They're cactuses. They shouldn't have that many hit points.
Well,
You
what
know
about
I'm not
Awakened
helping you if you
cactuses.
get into a fight with these things.
what about their hats? Are their hats like fire?
Their hats are being worn, so they wouldn't be set on fire.
Okay.
It's specifically fireball, and most of the spells which are fire specifically say that they only set things on fire if they aren't being worn or carried.
Okay.
Because that would enable some serious BM. If it
Also,
wasn't the case.
cacti that can't get sunburnt. So why do they need the hats?
Because they don't know that they can't get sunburned.
Oh.
They're stupid plants.
And does Zelena actually have? Let's see. Let me check something.
Does Zelena actually have what?
It's a good way to check. Just ask your
Oh,
players.
okay. So I did do it. So I did make the blessing actually just bop. The elemental adept for that, for the fire, the damage type. Okay, 2 of them passed. I'm just gonna do a sort of top down, left to right for the order. In which...
I'm not helping you if you start the fight with these things.
Hold up. You're telling me a fucking plant passed a DC 18 dexterity save?
It's not surprising.
That is surprising.
No,
It's a plant.
They move kind of quickly if you haven't noticed, numbnuts.
Yeah, but these aren't fucking Final Fantasy cactuars.
They might be.
Are they?
They might
No.
be.
I don't even know what a
Hey, I'm
cactuar
gonna
is.
post this in the meme chat. This is pretty much how Zeus looks right now.
I got pinged.
Yeah.
I got
Hold
pinged.
up. How the fuck do you not know what a cactuar is? Hang on.
I've only played one Final Fantasy game.
How the fuck do you not know what a cactuar is? Here, I am sending you a fucking image, sir.
I have played Final Fantasy 4 and
Save
that's it.
image. Save image. Fucking save it. I am sending this shit straight to... No, I'm putting it in the fucking meme chat because that's where we seem to be looking right now.
Yeah, that is where I'm looking.
Cactuar.
Oh, I've seen that before. I just didn't know it was a Final Fantasy enemy.
Yes.
You can
That
also
one's
find it in
specifically
Monster
from the... That one's specifically from the Final Fantasy VII remake.
You can also find it in Monster Hunter. So
That's because they did a crossover with Final Fantasy.
And you can't see any of their health bars, can you? Because I forgot to make that
Nope.
a thing.
Nope. I can't even see Zeus's health bar.
Well, while I take a minute to reveal all the health bars, roll initiative.
do I have to roll initiative if I don't want to be in
Yes.
this fight?
Yes, because once a fight starts, that's how time passes. Notice if you like, there was no combat during the volcano encounter, but you were fighting the crabs, so that's just how time moved.
Why do I keep doing this?
Oh, you didn't.
But me and this cactus next to me are cool, right? Like I've done nothing to him, he's done nothing to me, right?
You were
Like, we-
associated with a person who just tried to murder 8 of his comrades.
Listen, I am innocent in that. I said I tried to stop you, technically. So
You fanned the flames, sir.
Okay,
I
this guy in
tried
the
to stop
corner
you.
isn't actually part of the encounter. I'm just using it for the initiative.
There's a guy in the corner? Cool. Where?
No, fucker.
There he is.
Oh yeah, you're just looking to see which corner I put it in.
how the fuck is the monk going last in initiative?
Because
That should be.
Anything.
Hold on. I forgot to tell you to look at the item I gave you. Your initiative bonus is actually 11.
I was gonna say, why the fuck is the monk going fucking last of all people?
So
Even with that change to 11, that I'm still moving first.
Right, but she's no longer moving last of the party.
Of the players, yeah. So her initiative would be at 13.2.
Yes.
And the cactuses are moving at 3.13.
Can you see all of the 8 that have been damaged?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of lost track of where I was when I was adding an initiative.
All right.
All right. So you're going first. I guess I also should.
Well, if one fireball didn't work, why not 2?
So you're just gonna fireball again.
So broken.
Lynn, don't forget to fix your health.
Yeah,
It
you
would
took
be
18
right?
damage. Yep.
Alright, how do I do that? Oh, I got it.
All right.
And after you cast this fireball, this is what I'm going to look like.
Just God damn it.
Hold on.
No, that is both Boris and Zeus at this moment.
There we
go.
One of my students gave this to me.
Oh, that's so cute. Did you have the chocolate frog inside?
What? Why are you? I mean, to be fair, this is Elena's answer to everything. Are you targeting
We're
the
not
same?
surprised. We're not surprised. We're just disappointed.
Are you targeting the same point, or are you gonna actually aim your fireball this time?
I don't see a point in targeting somewhere else. I mean, if I could probably get these 4 in here in the fireball as well.
Yeah, if you target this square, it'll get those 4, and you can also choose to exclude Zeus.
I could.
Because it's
I could.
2. Because it's 1 plus or 2 plus. Okay, it's 1 plus the spell's level. Okay, interesting.
And yeah, considering I can cast this thing at 5th level, I can do it once for free. See, I can cast that 5th level once for free.
Zeus is immune to fire damage. Remember?
Zeus is immune to fire damage.
These cacti were
And you
really
learned
kind.
this.
They just
They
wanted
were.
you to wear a hat just to like be safe, and you're just killing them all.
Yeah, no, she's a bitch. That is her character.
I was told, but these poor cacti. They were just pointing to their hat like, hey, where's yours? And you're just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to burn you alive.
I told them to get out of my way. I told Boris to tell them to get out of my way because I know he can talk to plants. And you know what he said? He didn't say shit to them.
You know
This
what?
is his
I did
fault.
It is
actually.
kind of on
I
Boris'
actually did.
fault.
No, I did say that. I said maybe, perhaps, you want to get out of the way, and also stop. Pipe down, Zelena. You are. Pipe down, Zelena, and then Zelena
Why
wins.
are you guys surprised?
Fuck you, tell me to pipe down, and that's what. So honestly, if it's on Boris, it is equally on Zelena. I'm not going to lie.
Why are any of you surprised? Like, I get why Katie would be surprised. She hasn't been here for long enough to see that Zelena is a shoot first, ask questions later kind of character. Kind of like JoJo in that manner.
Alright, well, since a level 3 fireball didn't do it,
Oh.
I'm gonna do a level 5 fireball.
No, Zeus is. I will say that Zeus is not surprised. He's just like,
We have been
Just-
walking in the hot sun all day. My feet hurt, and these cactuses are blocking my goddamn way.
Zeus is like, I don't have enough alcohol to deal with this right now.
Boris is like, I did not get my morning weed today.
So I am blowing these guys up using a 5th level spell slot.
What place?
Where are you hitting it?
Same fucking place,
Same spot,
same spot.
not the better
You don't
spot.
want to try heal?
No, no.
As the fireball
Okay.
hits the ground, the last thing Zelena sees before she is engulfed in flames that does not matter to her is Boris flipping her off. It's just-
I will chuck a firebolt at you.
Okay, so
I am not
roll
afraid.
2. So it's the same
I
spot,
hate
which means
the
it's the
deer.
same 8. And
Yep.
they're all wiped out.
And I am actually excluding Lynn from this time.
Okay.
Because after casting the first one, she glanced around to see the damage, saw Lynn, and went, "Oh shit, there's another person here."
Oh, there's a person here. Damn. Sorry, you got caught in the crossfire there. That's my bad.
I apologize, person who's drinking tea. She is a bitch.
I don't think she'd be
On the
drinking
upside.
tea anymore.
On the upside, it's hot tea now.
It has been reheated.
It is warm.
It's been flash warmed, but still warmed.
You just see Zelena.
Calm down, you fucking orangutan.
That'll be my turn.
Boris casually calling his best friend a fucking orangutan.
Lynn, it's your turn.
Alright. Seeing as she was, not affected by the second one, she's still gonna take a couple steps back from Selena.
That reaction,
Just to be
that
a little safe.
reaction is valid.
All the cactuses are dead.
Oh, the cacti.
All but 5.
I don't think there's anything else for her to do other than just to kind of
I do not apologize.
everything that happened.
Apologizing is not one of her skills.
I don't expect it. No. I do thank you for
I would
warming-
apologize for this being your introduction, but I expected this.
Yeah, it's okay. No, this is
So that's
great.
your turn?
Yeah, and she just sips at her tea, I guess.
Elephant? Man?
Yes.
Yes.
Elephant? Yes. Man? Yes. Hotel? Trivago.
I am literally just. I'm gonna look at these guys because I'm under the effects of Speaker's Plants. It's like, I am sorry that y'all lost half your friends.
Alright, oh my god.
But do you mind letting us pass?
I don't think sorry is enough to cover 8 murders. Like one
These
murder,
And yet
are
I'm-
like one murder maybe, but that was very clearly 8 murders.
I didn't know
And that
cacti
was very
could count.
clearly done not by me. I cannot control the actions of another.
Yeah, but she's your friend, isn't she?
Friend
That's
is
a
a
good
very
question.
strong word.
Agreed.
No, Zeus is going to be like, that's a very good question. I haven't figured out the answer to that. And he's telling the truth on that one. So this,
So roll persuasion.
I'd assume that'd be an easy persuasion roll because anyone who's associated with her probably wouldn't want to be her friend.
Boris barely got there, honestly.
Boris got there because he's childhood friend.
Hey man.
Yeah.
I get that you might. We're still gonna have to render you guilty by association because if you make it out of here, man, you might talk shit about us, and we don't want that. That's how it gotta be, man.
This is just like the crabs!
okay.
Crap.
Meanwhile,
I
Selena
gave
still
y'all-
going,
I-
fucking cock!
Hold on. It's
Man,
like,
I
Zeus
hate
is like,
crabs.
okay, alright, I gave you on out.
Wait, you're just gonna kill these guys too? These poor characters.
They're
like-
choosing this one now, alright?
But
Yeah,
Lynn
but
doesn't
they
know
were
that.
Like, he's-
Vibing, just chilling in the
Lynn would have heard my side of the conversation. And I just said, hey, I gave you on, at least I tried to give you on out.
Yeah. Can you let us pass?
So that
All right.
But I try to say hi to some crabs, and all of a sudden I'm a crab. I do crab genocide, and I don't get to live that one down.
We
You
weren't
did
I think
dragging
that
you for
was
that.
nice enough. At least it was nice enough to try to give them an out.
This is true. I guess,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Just let us go. We might be able to convince her not to kill anyone else.
That's not a very convincing argument, man. There were 13 of us, and now there are 5. That's not numbers you just walk away from. Captain goes down with a ship, and cactuses go down with their friends.
I respect
I'm so confused as to how a cactus would know all this shit. Like, number one, a cactus can count, and number two, how would a cactus know about a captain and his ship?
Okay, but they know about hats. And apparently sunburns. And apparently sunburns.
The hats.
And
Where did the
apparently
cacti
sunburns.
get the hats? I need to know where the cacti got the hats.
If you put on one of the hats, you'll find out. Because the cacti were incinerated, but the hats weren't.
I want to put on a hat.
Does it turn you into a cactus?
No.
Please say it doesn't.
Oh,
I'll
Never
say
mind.
it doesn't.
I'm good.
I
Then.
mean, we don't know, but Boris has his suspicions now.
I'm gonna spend a fourth level spell slot, and I'm going to cast. I'm gonna pull a Zelena, but of a different element.
Ooh.
Are you also gonna fireball that ice storm?
Ooh.
Until I heal 20 foot, so 20-foot radius.
Okay, so just those 4, and I guess you, because you don't have the
Yep, I have.
feature.
Hold on, what am I? I'm right-handed. That's file.
Yeah.
I gotta make a dexterity save against myself, and I don't know what the heck I rolled.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. That is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
I don't care. I'm cooling myself off, damn it.
Huh?
Target a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. So I figure that's right?
Yeah, if you just want to hit the 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on.
Okay. This is a case where 20 rounds down to 9 when halved, because it's 3 plus 17 and both is halved.
The resistance against cold.
No, one of them passed the save.
Ah.
Wait a second.
Alright, is that end?
Wasn't there something? I can't remember. This tells you how long I've done this. That you can wild shape as a bonus action to my star form, or was that a? No, I think that's a main action. Never mind. Yeah, that's end turn.
Boris.
Boris is.
I need to take my own damage.
These aren't creatures, unfortunately. Are they?
No,
Would these classify as creatures? Okay.
they're plants.
It classifies plants.
Okay. Well then, my first plan, which was going to be polymorph, isn't gonna work out. So I'm
Wait,
gonna
what
use
were
my
you-
last.
What
Hmm?
was your plan?
My plan was to just polymorph this cactus next to me into something very harmless.
And murder it?
No. Leave it.
Leave it, because then when the spell turns off, it turns back into a cactus.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfectly fine.
But you think that would stop Zelena from killing it?
Well, Zelena would have to deal with the cactus.
She very easily dealt with a cactus.
She
Yeah,
very
but
easily dealt with 8 cactuses simultaneously.
cacti. So I am going to use my last spell slot. These are normal-sized cacti with hats on, right?
They're people-sized cacti with hats on.
Cacti can be
medium-sized.
people-sized. Cacti can be people-sized.
Right, but like most cacti are either smaller than people or much bigger than people. These are specifically people-sized. Like cacti have a wide range of normal size, and I said they're saguaros, so and saguaros tend to be huge.
Give me a second.
Damn it. If I had known about Cactuar beforehand, I would have used that as the image. But I would have given it a sombrero.
Well, I just looked up what eats saguaro cacti, and pack rats and pocket mice eat saguaro cacti. Now I'm gonna roll an intelligence check to see if I would know, if Boris would know this.
Nature.
Nature?
That's literally what this goes for.
Nope.
Yeah, I would say that,
How does the
Cactus.
druid not know something about nature?
Because he's
Well, this
high.
isn't my climate. No, this isn't my climate.
He's blazed out of his mind constantly.
This
So,
is not
yeah.
my climate. I am in the colder climates. I don't know about
No, I'm
desert
weed.
nature.
It's because of the weed.
That is a very poor effect because that you're pulling a Reagan right now.
I'm not planting it.
No, you're pulling a Reagan right now.
I'm not
Oh,
criminalizing
weed does
it.
this. Based on what Boris knows about
I'm not selling
Camels.
it to fund counter-revolutionaries.
Boris, who knows what camels eat, though, is going to conjure a couple of camels. Which is probably actually gonna be like 8 camels because I doubt they're that strong.
Camels are challenge rating 1/8.
So 8 probably. 8.
8 camels.
Oh, hi. I'm Olidero, I'm assuming. Yeah, it is
Hello,
Olidero.
he's here. Where's Vegeta's token?
Also,
There's
are
Vegeta.
camels actually large creatures?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can summon 8 large creatures. What the fuck?
And hey,
What the fuck?
Once we're done with combat, we can ride the camels.
These are my camels. You are not allowed to ride them, Zelena.
Fuck you, I'm gonna ride them anyway.
I will
Not allowed-
literally give the order to buck you off and or pull and eat your hair.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
Oh my god, there's a lot of camels. How did you do that?
And I'm going to give them the order of eat the cacti.
Devour.
I assume you
Devour.
will summon them to surround the cactus.
Yeah.
Wait, fighting a
Then-
cactus?
We're fighting cacti. To be fair, it was kind of Zelena's fault.
Kind of.
Love the kind of? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I am sharing the blame with Boris and the cacti.
Alright.
Damn. You really said the cactus were in the wrong neighborhood.
No, the cactus got up in my face. All right.
And then, as a bonus action, I myself am actually no. I'm not gonna do anything. I will take a hit if it comes down to that.
Okay. Which brings
All
us...
I'm gonna say is that if a group of people saw someone holding a miniature sun in their hands and doesn't attempt to move, they deserve to get hit by it.
I don't. They're not people. They're cacti.
They have
They don't even-
clearly
They didn't even know.
proven they have the similar intelligence to, at the very least, a commoner.
Well, yes, because they didn't even know that they could get sunburned. Like, none of you tried to, swaggle with them and say, hey, you can't fucking get a sunburn.
I was getting to that, but somebody threw a fireball.
Somebody got bored.
Oh, you should have spoke faster.
Anyways, moving on to the camels, because I have 8 of these.
One of them is black and white. One of them is blue. One of them is pure white. One of them is a camel. One of them,
Okay, 3 of the 4 surrounding that 1 hit.
one of them looks like if Gengar got a good shiny.
Fuck you.
That's not a. I wish Gengar got a good shiny. One of them looks like JoJo's dream Gengar shiny.
You look at these people at your own game.
So
One
all-
of them
all but
literally
one of
looks
the
like
camels-
Boris.
All but one of the camels hit their attacks. Bring us to Zelena.
What about the cactuses?
Fuck you, right? The cactuses do get a turn. The cactus in front. Cactus by Boris tries to slam into him twice. He hits both times for 7 piercing damage, then 8 piercing damage for a total of 15 piercing damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Did you just push the minus button 15 times?
Yep.
I'm going to... Never mind. And the force...
That wasn't disruptive.
Yeah. But she just sits down and shakes his head.
You got to catch up to us first.
Fuck
No,
off.
it's assuming that he catches up as he came back in the call. And the 4 surrounding Zeus all try to smack into him twice each. Zeus has
Hold on.
much better AC, though.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can I do something?
I know you have at least one reaction.
I have
Oh,
2
well,
reactions. I'll do the same thing.
They do the same thing in different ways? Or did I just...
They do the same thing in different ways.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's an action.
Oh,
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
I thought that was a bonus action.
Nope, action. That was cool
A,
to
re-
see
a
that that's one of your
reaction.
spells. Oh, yeah, it's not a reaction. It's just an action.
I'm just
All
doing
right.
this as a
Then,
reaction.
then all of them miss. In fact, with that, the only way that one of them could hit you is with a critical hit. Which brings us to Zelena.
Okay. And are we gonna add Vegeta here to the initiative order?
Yes, he will go. Actually, he'll go now. He'll go after the cactus. Vegeta, you catch up to the party, and they're fighting cacti. There's a bunch of camels and cacti, and there's been evidence of a couple of fireballs and an ice storm.
Boris looks unenthused.
So Lena looks like she's having a bad day.
Also, there's a person here that you've never seen before, because prior to... How long have I been recording? An hour ago.
Like an hour?
They didn't exist in this world. They existed in a different world. And someone will have... And there's going to be a lot of catching up to do once the dust settles.
Y'all got this, or you actually
It's like, just you stepped aside to take a piss, and all of a sudden they're fighting.
Honestly, if you want to pull a Logan right now, nobody's going to say no, but also nobody really cares. This is a useless fight.
What do you mean pull a
That-
Logan?
Run up and punch cactuses.
Mhm.
I am ashamed of how long it took me to get that.
Don't worry,
I'm ashamed of all of you.
I'm ashamed of you.
I'm ashamed of you.
Mainly because when he said pull a Logan, I assumed that meant somebody was going to approach him and he was going to say, go fuck yourself. Because you said Logan, and my first thought was the actual Wolverine.
have put
Same here. I was like, what does Wolverine have to do with this? Forgetting what happened last session. Alright, what's up?
I forgot what it was like to have 50 speed.
Oh, yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, let's watch it. I feel like we're okay.
Okay. First one. All three hit. And it takes... And after the third one, it is down.
And then turn.
And then end turn. Alright. Now it's Zelena's turn.
Hey, you guys want to see something that you'll probably never see in a D&D campaign?
Go for it, buddy.
A wizard charging into the front lines of battle.
Hey, because I gave
Looks
you that
like she's
sword.
gone full orangutan.
What the fuck? Okay, now that it is racist. I don't know who is racist against, but damn.
Can I use a bonus action to launch a firebolt at him?
At
Wasn't
Boris?
racist.
Yes, at
Wasn't
Boris.
racist. She's gone full ape.
She's got ape shit.
Yeah, she's gone ape shit, and she has red hair. What other ape has red hair?
I don't know.
An orangutan.
I'm taking a swing at this cactus here.
Alright. God damn, I forgot how much damage that has. But to
Because I
be
just
fair,
fucking
you just
through the damn thing.
and it's this is an obsidian blade, so it looks double badass.
So of course, being a wizard, I only get 1 attack per turn.
Yes, that's why it has such high damage. You only get the 1 attack, so it's the balance of you're also not casting a spell, so it does significant damage. It actually does less damage. It has less damage potential than your firebolt. So
Actually, it has higher damage potential because Firebolt is 2d10 and this
only
is
2
3d8.
next level it'll be a higher damage potential. From
Yeah.
11 onwards is 3d10.
Idea.
Anyway,
Alright.
yeah, that's my turn.
And Lynn, it's your turn. A lot is happening. You went from afternoon tea to whatever the hell is going on here in a very short span. It's been like 5 minutes in game, pretty much. Most of which was the build up to the fight.
I'm just gonna have her move. She doesn't know any of these people. She wouldn't fight for these people. I'm just gonna put her over here for now. Let you guys kill the cacti, I guess. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
On to Zeus. Zeus, you here?
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Okay, you're thinking. Got it.
The man needs
So
his-
the first thing Zeus would probably do would be like, do y'all still want a way out, or
No.
I think we've kind of committed to this at this point.
Not under the table. Under the drawer. In the drawer.
a part of me wants to cast Maelstrom, but there's too many allies right next to me.
I will keep in mind that you have Maelstrom. I will keep in mind that you have Maelstrom on the mind.
I kind of want to do it, but then again, it's like I really don't want to be the cause for GPK or something like that.
Look, if it gets out of hand, Zelana will dispel it.
If it gets out of hand, I have solution. Listen, I can pull bullshit out of my ass all day. Like, we haven't even gotten to the part of the session that I've planned.
For it. I know you.
You know what? Because I get a free spell at this, I believe. Let me remind myself this. I think I get a free guiding bolt because my star map.
You get free
Guiding bolt.
You get free guiding bolt because of something. Yeah, because your star map. Oh, nice. You get. Wow. That's a lot. Like, that's a third level. That's something you get at third level, right?
No, guiding bolt's a second level spell.
Oh, okay.
I thought Guiding Bolt was a first level spell.
Yeah, guiding bolt's a first level spell. The feature. Let me look it up. Classes.
Okay, the total number of your wisdom modifier. So I can use it 5 times.
Yeah, for free.
And it doesn't specify what level. All it says is provided you're using the star map as your spellcasting focus.
Which I don't know. I kind of figured like I'm holding my crystal while I'm doing it.
Oh, I know why. You're using the UA version. That's how it was when it was Unearth Arcana.
That's how it was when I set up my character sheet.
Yeah,
I have
which was
names for the
before it
original
was-
8 animals I conjured.
Yeah, and
Is it-
color
that
schemes.
was before Tasha's came out, and it was released in Tasha's. So they changed
And
it
I
to that.
haven't-
You can keep it like that though. I like that. That's nice and powerful.
Like, what's the Tasha change?
The Tasha's change just makes it always. It's not as you can do it. Oh, it's equal to your proficiency bonus.
And this one's equal to your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I like the wisdom modifier. You can keep it like that. It's not. It doesn't
Okay.
make a big difference because right now it's one time. It's not a big difference. It's fine.
Ah,
Leave it as is.
I was going to attack.
All right, attack. Oh, sorry, I moved. I went to check things. I don't know why it rolled so many dice and the 3D dice. I guess it was rolling in case of a crit. All right.
4d6.
Yeah, and it rolled on my screen. It rolled 8.
Probably a graphical glitch.
Yeah. So which one are you targeting?
Well, BGD has that one. I'm gonna target this one.
Okay. Then a little orange dot, like I always do when something gets hit with guiding bolts.
And I don't know. Thomas, I don't think I got anything for a bonus action I can do.
I don't think so. Unless I don't think so. Nope.
I mean, I got healing spirit, but
That's also a leveled spell.
yeah. Because the only thing I can cast is a cantrip, and yeah, that be turn end.
All right. Boris.
Boris. Also, I posted every name and description of the original 8 animals he would typically summon in the fucking memes chat.
Vegeta Jr.
Oh my
Swear
god.
to God. And Boris is going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Hold on, I had a thought. If I'm casting a leveled spell without it costing I can't with a spell slot, does it still count as casting a level spell for that mechanic?
Yes, because it just says if you cast. Where the fuck did I put my book? Okay, my book's far away. It just says if you cast a leveled spell, you can't cast a bonus action spell on the same turn unless that spell's like if you cast a leveled spell, you can't cast another leveled spell. It doesn't
Okay.
say anything about using your spell slots.
Okay, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on this cactus next to me.
Alright,
Are you
what
gonna
saying?
say that he can't get the point?
No,
What are you saying?
I'm
man?
going to tell him. You know, as much as you cacti pride yourselves on being ahead of the times, you're all kind of stupid considering the fact that you don't even get sunburned. I'm completely sure that a prickly pear cactus is probably smarter than you.
Oh. Damn it. That's all you hear from him is, oh, damn it. Just very quietly.
And that. Well, I guess I could see if I can do anything. Do any healing spell as a bonus action. Pretty sure that's an action. Talk to healing spirits. That's a bonus action, but I don't feel like doing that. Yep, that's it. On to the camels.
On to the camels. Camels, go. Bye-bye.
Blue is always next to Boris, and Junior is always next to Boris. Little details. It's the little details.
Okay. So, of the 3 surrounding the cactus next to Boris, or of the 4 surrounding the cactus next to Boris, 3 of them hit. And of the 4 effectively surrounding Zeus, 3 of them also hit. Moving on to the cacti. The cactus facing. Is it the next? The next. Okay. Cactus by Boris is going to attack Boris twice. It misses on the first one, but the second attack, it hits for 10 piercing damage.
That makes my. Alright.
Alright, and the ones next to Zeus are going
Oh,
to...
I should be rolling Constitution saves.
Yeah, make a Constitution save.
I'm fine.
Pass. Not Camel. Awakened Cactus. The Awakened Cacti next to Zeus are going to attack Zeus. And all miss. Which brings us to Vegeta.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are perfect. So, but did I sit on this really? I sat on the Harry Potter thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, those things are perfect. So,
Alright. Right here. Where is it? I cannot think. My wrist killed angry.
The camels all got their attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Whispering the finger. That it. That one.
Bam!
Two. Three.
Where are those coming from?
The other one.
Oh, Rage is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yep.
Rage is the bonus.
And so you only get 2 of those attacks. Because your bonus action was the Rage attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
So... what's your Rage damage? Is it still 2?
Yeah. It will forever be. Unless Vegeta gets equipment chatting. Because I'm not taking our level.
Let me take a look at Vegeta's sheet, make sure you got that damage right.
Probably on a check window.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Hmm.
It's just like a minor quest. It's just really funny that like this is a
Okay,
quest.
okay. Just making sure. So that does add up. Which brings us to Zelena.
Let's see here. So let's see. Vegeta's got that one. Boris seems to be struggling with the one that he's got.
And he's not really trying to hit it, to be fair.
Coolio. So I'm gonna take this obsidian sword of mine, point it at the damn thing, and cast firebolt through the blade
So
at the
Firebolt's.
cactus.
Which one? Sorry, I was zoned
At
out.
this one.
The one down by Boris?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you get an additional die of fire damage right now because of your sword. So, yeah,
Yeah.
So your firebolt does outdamage the sword's attack.
Right.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
That was 1 point short of killing.
Ooh, wait. Ah, damn. There were no ones. I was gonna say if there was a one, it counts as a two.
I checked that.
I-
Damn.
Could have just
All right,
You-
action, use it.
That's her turn.
All right, it's back to you, Lynn.
Alright, once again, Lynn has nothing against these cacti. Has no idea who these people are. I don't really know. She doesn't know where she is, so I'm gonna just like pass the turn.
She is just admiring the camels.
Yeah, there's like nothing she can do but like look at the chaos unfolding in front of her.
Yes.
Like, she doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know where to go. She's gonna watch.
I forgot that this could end in a fight until it ended in a fight.
Yeah, you have
I
you have a fireball first, ask questions later wizard in your party.
who hasn't fireballed first in a minute. Okay.
True.
She's been
True.
well behaved the last few sessions.
But
Yeah.
this is still a very great introduction to the party.
I think this is a good introduction to the party because the
Yeah,
party's
everybody's
acting,
doing what they usually do.
Yeah, because the party's actually acting normal, relatively. But it is Zeus's turn.
Zeus is gonna just look at Vegeta and like have fun and pass his turn.
Alright. Boris.
Boris is gonna bonus action Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh! And then is going to swing at the cactus.
Nice.
That was supposed to be with.
Yeah, that was supposed to be with your wisdom, sir. You rolled it
Yeah, I
with
know.
strength.
No, I know. I figured I'd just add it later.
You can use. You didn't have to. But that does hit,
True.
Joe.
So finish that and hop onto one of the humps on Blue and lead Junior over to Lynn.
I love how he's directing all these camels by name.
Yes, without telling me which one's named what.
Okay, this one is Blue. This one is Junior.
I think it'd be easier just to give him control of the token so he can name them all.
Yeah, but then I'd have to go through every animal I conjure, and that's annoying.
No, just for these ones, you
But
know?
giving you control of the camel sheets.
No, not the sheets, just the tokens.
Well, I still needed. I do that anyways.
Yeah, because I might turn into it later. And
I turn into it later. And also, if he's moving them in a specific manner, he needs to know their speed. He needs to be able to see their stat block, anyways. Why did I
Camel.
close it? Why am I stupid?
Speed 50. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, all of the mounts tend to be quick.
That one is blue. And he leads Junior over to you, and he's like, and he gestures to it. Take a seat. This is going to be over in a second.
Considering there's only one left and it's got like 3 hit points left, if that.
And it is the camel's turns, and the other camels have not been given different orders. So,
these two have been given different orders, which is once that last cactus dies, offer Vegeta and Zeus rides.
all right.
And then he says to these camels that once that cactus is dead, keep it pushing. And he basically tells the rest of the camels that haven't been given orders to let another party member mount them.
Except for Zelena.
Yeah, except for Zelena, to keep it pushing.
All right. Well, the first camel does off the final cactus. Just take a chomp, which means that all that's left of them are their sombreros.
Okay, so
I'm gonna take a sombrero.
As soon as
All
combat
right, you're
ends,
taking it. Are you putting it on?
Hang on. As soon as combat ends, Zelena's. I'll hold on.
I wonder if I had like detect magic or like that.
Do you have the spell?
I was
detect
just
magic?
gonna roll an Arcana check, and I have the spell detect magic.
All right.
I have
That's
detect
gonna be
magic,
too.
and I have a
I'm gonna be too lazy right now and be like, have fun.
It's kind of tasty.
Are you getting on the camel?
Me?
Yeah.
my camel. I want my camel back.
Everybody who was offered a camel, are you getting on the camel?
Yes.
Well, you were not offered a camel, sir. Ma'am. You were not offered a camel.
And I do not recall asking to get invited. I'm just taking a fucking camel.
The second Boar sees Zelena try to mount a camel. He's going to say, but either buck her off or pull her hair.
First of all, I'm grabbing a sombrero.
Check. Grabbing a sombrero.
No. Before I do that, I'm grabbing. I'm rolling an Arcana check to try to see if it's magical or not.
Before Vegeta puts one on his head.
You suspect that it might be, considering that these cacti were doing things that cacti do not normally do.
I look at it for a second, go, fuck it can't be that dangerous, and flick it on my head.
You are now a cactus.
I fucking called it! I fucking called it!
You now have the appearance and flesh of a cactus.
I called it. What did I ask at the beginning of this?
Hold on.
You don't lose any of your feats or features, but your racial traits are gone. You have resistance to fire damage, which you already have, and you are now vulnerable to slashing damage.
I have
For the
a
record,
question.
I had no racial feats. My racial feats were you get an extra feat.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
have a
taking
serious question.
that.
Wait.
Alright.
Does that mean all the cacti were people?
No.
No, they were just regular cacti.
They were cacti wearing hats that turn you into cacti.
But
They were but because they were just regular cacti, all it did was bring them to life.
okay, I just had to make sure.
It would be like if
it's more like
It would be
10
like if
people.
Frosty the Snowman sat turned you into a snowman.
Okay.
If you put it on a snowman, it turns them to life. But if you put it on a person,
Boar starts laughing at her.
I'm alright with this.
but because you're but you don't have hands, so you drop anything that's in your hands.
Fuck, I just dropped the sword.
You just dropped your sword. And I'm sure you would.
Turn Vegeta.
And I'm sure you would try. But if you try to take off the hat with your cactus arm, you find that because you have the spines, it won't come off. So you can't take it off yourself.
Boris has one of the camels. Take the hat
hold
from
on,
the
hold on.
spines.
Wait.
I was
does-
gonna say, Vegeta, we missed one.
Oh!
Wait, where? Oh,
Bitch, I will fireball you.
Yeah, she can still do that.
Yeah, but standard now.
wait. Fireball. The flame?
Do you think I'm worried about a fireball?
Yeah, Zeus is immune to fire damage.
Boris
still
will
know
have one of
this.
the camels take.
I wasn't
take
talking
the,
to
take
Zeus.
the hat.
You're having a camel eat the hat.
Yeah, not eat the hat. Take the hat.
Take the hat. All right.
Yeah.
Zelena,
Nice.
do you want to be a cactus?
Not particularly.
All right, then the camel has no problem. Why are you rolling perception? Why did you roll so high? What the fuck?
To see if Vegeta would have noticed that it was
Yeah.
actually like watch Elena get transformed.
I mean, considering that your passive perception is 19, yes, you would have noticed. You would have noticed even if you didn't want to notice.
It was a roll to see whether or not I would have did and just started wailing.
Well, before you would have had an opportunity to walk over, or rather to throw a swing.
Specifically, the camel that takes the cactus hat is Ivan.
All right, and you're just gonna take it, right? You're not gonna turn your camel into a cactus.
No, I gave
All
these
right.
things
Once
names, bro. No.
once the
Zeus
hat
is gonna-
comes off of Zelena instantly reverts to her normal form. But because she was a cactus, her clothes are shredded.
Just fuck.
It's still enough. It's still enough such that she would still consider herself modestly dressed. But I don't know her definition of modesty.
Sitting there going, God damn, these clothes were expensive.
All right, Ivan. Throw the hat away. Keep it pushing. Come here.
And this is why you don't buy fake Gucci, people.
Maxwell.
This is.
No,
I want
Maxwell
to say
bought
this.
real Gucci.
Can I collect?
They're just trash.
Can I collect 3?
Yes, you can collect them. You could even put them
I
on
want
if you
to-
want.
No, I'm not going to put them on. I want to take them. I'll take. Can I take 5?
Yeah, there were 13. You can take.
I'm.
You can take as many as you want.
You know
whether-
what?
And if anyone else, I'm not sure if anyone else would want them.
I'm not close enough, but can I still take one?
You can take one, which reduces Zeus's possible taking to 12.
I'm taking
taking one.
5.
So, after Zelena recollects herself and picks her sword back up, she kind of gives Boris a half-hearted thanks for not keeping her a cactus, and then turns to Lynn and goes, "Oh shit, that's right. There's another person here. Hi."
I don't think she's paying attention right now.
Wow. I've been maimed. What am I missing? Oh.
You're getting a hello. You're getting a proper hello from the party.
Oh, you weren't even paying attention.
Thoughts of somebody. I'm getting a proper hello. Who said hello to me?
Zelena, the
Oh.
arsonist.
Yes. On one hand, she may have attacked me with fire, but she did heat up my tea for me. To be
It's a
fair,
weird
she
way
did
to
know
look
I
at
was
that.
there.
Anyway, are you taking the camel or?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Junior, follow her orders, unless it's to let Zelena off. Let Zelena on. In which case, do not follow that order.
You're an asshole, you know that?
Yeah, but I made you not the cactus.
Can't win them all.
Zeus, are you not taking the camel?
I said I hopped down and I
Ah.
was collecting sombreros.
The camel will. So long as none of you choose to let Zelena on the back of your camels, the camels will follow your order.
Ooh,
Which camel did I get?
You
Junior?
got this one. You got Junior, yeah.
Nice.
He has the same color scheme as Boris.
Does he also have a beard like Boris?
Yes.
Nice. That's the most trustworthy camel I've ever met in my entire life.
Blue looks like Blue from Jurassic World. My bad, I got the movie wrong, but that's the one Boris is writing right now.
So why does your camel look like a raptor?
Oh, they're the same. They're typically the same. They're the same spirits of the animals that I typically summon to be animals. It's just that
why?
I changed them. I changed their. I have them come in forms of different animals.
Well, let's get moving. We've got a long journey ahead of us, and gonna turn towards Lynn here and go. So, would you like to join us on our adventure? At least until we get to town. Heaven knows you don't just get dropped in the middle of a desert without warning and and want to stay there.
Lynn will cautiously agree, I'm assuming. But she's not gonna really say much. She's just gonna give like a quick little nod and like, I guess so.
Boris looks back at her. Do you smoke weed?
For fuck's sake.
Listen, new business opportunities. New business opportunities. I'm just saying, if she smokes weed.
Oh yeah, let me just line Lynn's pockets real quick.
But he didn't come with nothing.
I carry some of the strongest shit around. Grown myself. I take 8 hours to grow my weed.
8 hours only?
That's baby weed.
Well, it takes an entire 8 hours to cast the spell to get so many. Do you know the spell plant growth?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar, no.
Well, effectively, depending on the amount of time I spend on it, I grow effectively, and we just got off an island, so effectively an entire island's worth of plants.
You can explain along the way. We've got a long walk ahead of us, and Zelena just pushes forward. You can tell she's upset that she's not getting a camel, but she accepts the consequences of her actions.
Out of curiosity, which camel would she pick?
Honestly, she wouldn't care.
Which camel is she picking?
But let's see. Looking at them, let's see. Honestly, probably Marcus. Or maybe Ivan.
Either Ivan or Marcus.
Right? Is it Ivan?
Vegeta currently has... Vegeta has Finn. Zeus would have Barry. It was me, Barry.
God. I jerked you off at light speed.
I jerked you off at super speed to make it seem like you came from just a woman's touch.
I don't know
Okay,
how I
Reverse
switched.
Flash. What the? So you guys are trekking onwards, as it were.
Yep. With the camels for the hour that they last.
Well, after that hour that they last, the sun would be going down, and it would be a good time to make camp, and to perhaps maybe the knowledgeable party members would be able to fill in on what just happened to her. Or they could turn to the DM and have him explain what just happened in case they forgot.
Well, whatever happens, I'm casting Commune with Nature, ritually.
Let's see, 3 miles. So you've made it to about here, and each square is 24 miles. So basically you get to know... Wait, why did I... Oh, I forgot to set the... Because I just made this... Mile 24.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you didn't get to see this because you joined late. I made a map for the map. This was just kind of rushed together. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit more and over time, and it'll be better.
It's a very pretty map.
Yeah, it's but I just like I hauled it together in the course of 5 minutes.
It's still very pretty. Very pretty.
All right. So, 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects. Well, what subjects?
Dangerous fauna.
Hold on.
Dangerous flora or fauna, specifically.
I don't see... So the prevalent animals?
Yeah.
Okay. So prevalent plants, prevalent animals.
Yep. And it seems more likely that we would run into elementals rather than fae or fiends or celestials.
So any elementals?
Yeah.
Or rather any powerful elementals?
Yeah.
You don't get to know about weak elementals. They get to hide from you. So within 3 miles, right, of where you guys set up camp, which is 6 miles from where you fought the things, because I said it was 6 hours into the day, which means you had 2 hours left. Oh, cool. There's no ocean in the town. That's interesting. So it's fat. It's a fat desert, man. You can tell there's... If you're specifically thinking about dangerous, cacti, obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
You've already encountered that firsthand. Is the thing I'm thinking about an animal, or is it? So you said plants, animals,
and elementals.
You can see. I made a terrible mistake that I. No, you can't see.
Keep in mind, I'm doing this every night we bed down. So, if we get to a second long rest this session, I'm doing it again. But for different things.
It's really sweet.
Well, hey. In the future, don't choose.
Well, notably, Boris doesn't notice any elementals. And it's just and the real prevalent plant life are cacti. But there's something that Boris probably hasn't seen before. Can I get a survival check?
Can do survival.
So you can definitely tell that a very large burrowing creature exists in the area. Has existed in the area, and it was also traveling south. Your gut instinct is to call it a land shark, but it's got a name that Zelena might know more about. A boulette.
Garchomp? I had to. You put it right there. It was a Pokemon reference. It was just like, gimme.
Just in case you didn't hear because you were interrupting me, it's a boulette, and Zelena might know more about it.
A what now?
A boulette.
And that is, and that's all I found out, right?
Yeah, boulettes. Bullett. Yes. The prevalent ones were cactus, obviously scorpions, spiders. All manner of the typical desert flora and fauna, and evidence that a boulette has been through the area. It's not in the area, but there's evidence that it was in the area.
So, like, in the middle of them breaking it down for Lynn, Boris is going to interrupt.
Okay, does
Guys.
anyone...
This is where I'm gonna let y'all do your breakdown, basic breakdown.
Yeah, you need to... Someone should explain. You didn't say whether you were going to explain or wanted me to. Just.
I figured they want you to explain, so I'm just giving you I'm giving you the out until you're finished, and then I'm gonna be like, Selena!
Okay, so Lynn has been. So what the party knows is that a cult tried to cast a very powerful spell, basically to awaken a god-killing being, try and bring a god-killing being out of exile. But they failed, and instead pulled people. They basically poked holes in the fabric of reality trying to do it, and people fell through those holes.
And congratulations, you were one of them.
And yes, congratulations, Lynn was one of them.
Would have been Zelena's exact words.
So they also lost some friends by this, and they can assume, and considering that people like you and I assume she would at least make mention of having seen Crabman twice and the idea of a universal constant. As I'm pretty sure
the multiverse theory has been initiated.
Multiverse theory has been applied. So
how much do you know about time travel?
So there might be
more than you should, less than I know.
Which, and the implication that's meant to be derived from that, and the implication that Lynn has the intelligence to derive from that, because 15 is really above average. Like 10 is supposed to be average, so a 15 is like really smart.
Oh, you see, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
Yes, you're somewhat of a scientist yourself.
Pulled a green goblin? Okay.
You see, I need to get a Willem Dafoe impression. Damn, there's so many impressions I need to work on.
You're too late, Spider-Man.
Weed has been legalized.
Oh my god.
I don't look forward. I look forward, and I don't look forward to doing sessions with you guys. Jordan and Boaz together are just absolute powers.
Jordan and
Oh,
Boaz.
God.
That's it.
All I wanted to do.
For the record, welcome to my daily life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, Ant is just an enabler.
I am.
Yeah.
The what I was trying to say is the conclusion you would come to from the explanation of universal constants is that there might be another version of you in this world, a clone but not a clone per se.
Oh.
we have come to the conclusion that there is a version of Zelena in another world somewhere that is a complete pacifist and
and the thought of that keeps Zelena up at night.
And there's a version of Boris who
That's
never
sober.
touched weed in his life, and that terrifies him.
A sober Boris. I don't know how Lynn would react to all this information or digest it, but I'm not sure she has time to, as once Zelena finishes explaining.
Zelena!
Yes, explaining. Fuck you.
Zelena! And he grabs you by the shoulders and shakes you.
What? What? God damn!
There is a ground shark that has been through this area.
A ground shark.
Starts with the B.
No,
Starts
you
with
know
the
the
B.
name.
He wouldn't know the name.
He would know the name. I told you that there's evidence that you learned that there's evidence of a boulette in the area, but you would recognize it as a land shark.
Fine. Starts with B. Shit. Boulette. There's a boulette that passed through the area. It's weird.
And I would just know what a boulette is.
Considering your Arcana check, yes. So I'm gonna put the little lore blurb from the Monster Manual into chat.
Okay. Oh, that's big. Okay.
Yes, that is big. But
A
these are
massive
things
predator.
that live only to feed. And it went in the direction that you're trying to go.
That's terrifying.
Yes, it is.
I love it.
I still don't know what Spiritom's weakness is.
And once this finishes to dawn on you, I want you to make an Arcana check. On top of what you already know.
Okay. Wait.
You could also do investigation or insight if they thinks you would be better results, but I think Arcana is appropriate.
Some mages believe the boulette is the result of a mad wizard's experiments at crossbreeding snapping turtles and armadillos.
With infusions of demon ichor.
That's beautiful.
If need be, I will use a luck point if her roll is not up to snuff. It's up to snuff. I'm sure it's fine.
A single boulette would not leave enough evidence for a spell like that to notice it unless it was in the immediate vicinity. 3, however, would.
Alright, so with this
So
knowledge,
not
I'm
just
gonna...
1, but 3 are going the direction you're trying to go.
So either there is one very close by, or 3 that just happen to be... to be within range, clustered together.
So no. Boris was only able to get evidence, like a boulette is not in the area, but it passed through. You know that it wouldn't leave enough evidence to simply have evidence to be picked up on, but 3 of them fighting for food, fighting each other, fighting food, would leave enough evidence to be picked up in that manner by his spell. So there are at least 3
Okay.
That's your and you can immediately spook, and you could immediately spook him back by saying, "No, there are 3 in the area."
He'd be like, "This is
But-
problem."
So Zelena would, hearing this, Zelena would kind of turn to the party and go, "Alrighty, folks. For the next few days, we're going to keep our guard up. According to this asshat, we've got probably 3 land sharks in the vicinity of where we're going. I don't want to get ambushed."
Bit of problem. At this,
Boris had
Gonna
gotten
do
to there was
one.
3, so there being 3 is news to Boris.
that's why he said bit of problem.
Oh yeah, you did level up 49 chunks, didn't you? Jesus Christ.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Drew?
A great many things.
What?
So he's talking
I
about
was
Minecraft.
I was just checking a chat while you guys roleplayed.
I'm gonna just to make sure that nothing is gonna try to come up on us whilst we sleep right before Boris beds down. He's gonna wild shape into a giant eagle.
Waka!
First, he's actually gonna slap Vegeta before he goes to bed.
What for?
Get his attention. Thick skin. Probably wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't slapped him.
Don't do it.
What?
Vegeta, you have a beast thing that can like look through animal eyes or some shit, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna need you to use that because I'm going to survey area to make sure we don't get run up on by any more cacti or 3 land sharks or something like that.
I said, why do you need him to basically possess you
No,
to do lookout?
Okay,
Double check.
Beast Sense doesn't make me possess him. I can see through his
it
and
is
hear.
response time. We have
Response time,
discussed
okay.
this. If he sees something through Boris's eyes, he can immediately end the spell and report what Boris saw.
Okay.
Now, he would only be able to do that for the first thing he sees, which in some cases would not be the worst thing. So you're going to scout. Let's see, how many hours can you be a giant eagle for?
6.
6?
No. 5.
5. You can be a giant eagle for 5 hours, which means you'd be able to survey. Basically, you'd be able to survey halfway into the next square. I'll say. But only one next square. Are you going to continue the straight south shot?
Before he does that, I can only hold concentration of Beast Sense for 1 hour.
So you'd be able to see the first 3 miles or so. Oh wait, you could go 3/4 of the way in. Oh no, you could go 3/8 of the way in because it would be 3 hours in and 3 hours back.
Yeah, I would because the most dangerous thing that we know of currently is the land sharks. So I would keep
Live
the
underground?
straight south. No, I'd keep the straight south bit.
So 3 hours
Just in
straight
case,
south, which is 3/8. So 3/8 of the square straight south. Okay.
Yeah, but I also have 2 wild shapes that I'd be willing to burn too, so I could do it
I'm
for
just
10
thinking.
hours.
Well, 10 hours. Where's your long rest?
That is true. I'm just saying I could. I'm not saying that I would. I'm just saying I could.
Are you going to this time? Or are you
No.
gonna take... No. Okay. So next time
We're not being chased, and we're not being actively pursued, and we're not running away from something.
Okay, so
We're technically running towards something, actually.
Yeah, and worst case scenario, Zeus could carry you for 8 hours, and like that would be honestly, I think, a rather cool trade-off. Is he carries you for 8 hours, and then once you guys settle down from that, you scout ahead.
Boris would bring this up to Zeus.
Zeus, are you here? You've been muted for a while.
Zeus. Maybe he's. Did he say he would be making dinner while we were here?
I don't.
Oh, candles all the way up there.
Really? What else can they smell all the way out there?
Candles.
Okay, as long as it's just the canvas.
I don't think he's here.
I think we lost him.
I
Yeah.
think we lost him. So we won't know whether or not that plan went through. So
Yeah.
for now, we're going to
Oh, well.
assume the party takes the long rest.
Yep.
And presses onward. But the thing I have planned for the next day is going to take more than an hour, and we usually cut off at 3. So I think I'm going to preemptively cut off here so that when we get into it next time, we don't have to cut it off mid-encounter.
This is the second time that Commune with Nature has come in fucking clutch. Let's go.
Of course.
Mm.
I wouldn't just, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, nothing, oh yeah, there's nothing there. Especially when I have something planned. You did something smart, you get rewarded. Have a cookie.
I want a cookie.
I don't actually have any cookies to give you, I'm sorry.
No.
Alright,
But,
well, if we're stopping it here,
Indeed we are.
so I shall shut down the recording.
Alright. Good night, recording.
Dos vidanias, bitches.
Regular sessions are supposed to start next week. So we're
Supposed to.
There might be a
I
schedule
doubt.
conflict.
I doubt.
So it's going to be a while before we pick this up again. Or if we pick this up again, it'll be on a different day of the week. I'll see. I'm ending recording here.